Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get started today with our workout. All right, it's color abomination today. So we're gonna warm up with a squat to butt kick. So we're gonna start out in a squat and then kick your butt with alternating legs. So today we have a little bit of a scavenger hunt themed workout. So I thought it could be fun to each come up with our like hunter scavenger names for today, just for today. So if you saw in the email, the formula for coming up with your particular name for today is your first pet's name, or if you didn't grow up having a pet, any pet of a friend or relative will do, just as long as you have a name. And then the name of the street you grew up on. So, and this is how I will be referring to you today. My hunter name is Marvin Van Camp, of all things. I had several dogs named Marvin. I liked that name as a kid for some reason. But anyway, Marvin Van Camp is mine. Liz and Jill, what are your new names for today? Oh, wow. That's going to be hard to top that. Fluffy jet drive. Okay. All right. Keep going here with a squat and the butt kick. Christy, what about you? What would your hunter name be for today? Cookie 70 seconds.
Cookie 70.
Okay. All right. Keep going there. Okay, so our next warm up is going to be at the wall. We're going to do a little bit of a wall push up just to kind of warm up our arms and combine it with a jumping or stepping jack. So one arm to the wall, the other arm to the wall, and then out and in twice. So you're just alternating arms for your push up to the wall and then out and in twice. Okay. So left arm, then right arm, and then out and in. You can either step out or jump out for those legs. All right, Julie, what would your hunter name be for today? Rascal Sussex. Sounds like a serious hunter name. I like that one. Rascal. Okay. Keep it up here. And Catherine, what would your name be? Ooh, it sounds very elegant. Cara Laurel Woods. Okay. All right. What about you, Becky? What would your hunter name be? Tootsie Ferndale. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Okay. Keep it up here. What about you, Lorena? What would your hunter name be? Gladys Crest. All right. I love it. Okay, one more warm up here, and then we will get started. We're going to be on the mat for this one. We're going to be doing just a 10-second plank and then a little bit of a back warm up. So let me just show you what's happening here. We're going to hold the plank for 10 seconds, and then we're going to go stretch it into a child's pose and then come into this kind of cobra position here. So we'll be doing those three things in succession just to kind of get our back and our core warmed up a little bit before we get started today. All right, so let's go ahead. We can do this one together. Let's go ahead and hold that plank. So we are doing a lot of core work today. I normally wouldn't warm up with doing a core exercise, but since we're doing a lot of core, now let's go into the child's pose and the cobra. Since we're doing a lot of core today, I thought it would be a good idea for us to just work those core muscles briefly as a warm up. Back into your plank. And back into the child's pose. Hold that for just a second and take it into that cobra. Really push those hips into the mat. Lift that head back and back into your plank. And back into your child's pose. A little bit of cobra. We're going to go through it one more time. All right, back into the plank. Really tense that core. Draw that belly button into the spine. And go into your child's pose. And back into the cobra. Okay. All right, Patience and Beth, what would your hunter name be? Name of your first pet and the road that you grew up on. Give us the details. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, so let me show you now. What we're gonna do is a little bit of a scavenger hunt. I'm gonna pick a color, and what you're gonna do is, if you have something, anything of that color nearby, come bring it in front of the screen and you're the person that wins the scavenger hunt. So I will give a cue, and this is gonna be quick. You ready? So you can find something. Who has something that is white? All right, it looks like Fluffy has one. Fluffy, so I'm gonna give you a list and you're gonna pick 2 exercises from this list for abomination. So the left column, the purple, is a mix of non-core and planks, and the right is pretty much all kind of crunching. So take a look, pick 2, let me know what you think. Of course, you've got it. So we're gonna do pie slice crunch and band side stepping. Okay, so pie slice crunch, right? We know what side stepping is, but I'm gonna probably just show you that anyway. That's gonna be a band around your ankle where we are side stepping. So you'll be just having, you'll take about 4 or 5 steps to the left and then 4 or 5 steps to the right. Every exercise is 60 seconds today. So we'll be doing it for 60 seconds. And then the pie slice crunch. So the pie slice comes from the shape of your hands. You're kind of making like a pie slice shape. So you'll be on your mat for the pie slice crunch. Feet can be on the mat and make your little pie slice shape. And then you press up to the ceiling and then you rotate over to one side and then you rotate over to the other side. So the whole time you're trying to keep your shoulder blades off of the mat as you rotate your pie slice from one side of your body to the other. All right, so let's get started. Everybody grab a band to put around their ankles for the side step. So I would recommend about a medium band because we're going to be doing this several times because this is an accumulator style exercise. So after these 2 exercises, we'll pick 2 more to add on to the first 2 that we've done already. So everybody ready? Got their bands around their ankle. Gonna take a few steps to the left and a few steps to the right. Get in position here and try to maintain a little bit of a squat as we do this. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Side step. All right. Looking good, everybody. So like I mentioned, this is an accumulator. So we'll be doing these two exercises a lot. And so you just pick whatever band and whatever level of squatting you can do to keep moving through the whole 60 seconds. So by the third or fourth time that we get to this one, you may be feeling it, but that doesn't mean that you can't keep going. I know you can do it. Just choose the band that allows you to keep sidestepping and squatting a little bit. All right, we're taking the band off. Just kick that aside. Head to the mat for your pie slice crunch. Make that pie slice and then crunch up towards the ceiling. Rotate to one hand, back of one hand touches to your right, and then back of the other hand touches to your left. And so always with the crunches, what are we doing? We're staring at the ceiling, that fixed spot. So even though you're lifted up off the mat and you're rotated side to side, you've got that good straight neck position because you've fixed your gaze directly above your head. Okay, 20 seconds to go. All right, keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Rest for a second. We're going to have another hunt here. Okay. So now, everybody get ready. We are going to go for the color orange. Who can put something orange in front of the screen? Who's got it? Oh my gosh. Happy, happy. Look at you. Okay. Let me show you the screen. Yeah. And you're happy. Happy dance. Okay. So any two that you like, take your time, read through. All right, so we've got ankle reach, crunch, and we're gonna do the upright row. So the upright row, you do wanna have a weight, a bag weight or dumbbells or something. That's, as you know, where we're just standing and rowing like this. And then the ankle reach crunch, you're going to be on the mat and as straight as you can get your legs. It's going to look different for everyone. So maybe you're here, maybe you're here, whatever you can comfortably get into position with your legs. And ankle reach, you're just reaching towards your ankles. So you're crunching up. And this is a slow thing too, not trying to go as fast as you can, but you're kind of just slow and controlled on the way up and the way down, reaching for those ankles. All right, so we're going to get started again with the side step. So grab your band for your ankles. Okay. All right, and we are sidestepping in 3, 2, and 1. The beautiful part is we're going to work our way up to 8 exercises in a row. And then after that, after we get through 8 in a row, we're actually going to start taking exercises away. So the people that win the scavenger hunt after we've accumulated 8 exercises, will get to choose which exercises to remove from our list. Okay, 20 seconds left. And here we're trying to take little tiny steps. What that does is it keeps constant tension on the band to give you the best glute to work out for this sidestepping. Okay. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, time for some pie slices. Head to the mat. Make your pie slice shape, crunch up, and rotate to the right and left. All the while fixing your gaze straight above you on the ceiling. So, as you know, today is a strength day. So all of these exercises could be done in a fast way, but we are doing them in a slow and controlled way, working towards that strength benefit of the workout today. Okay, we are closing in on just 20 seconds left here. All right, less than 10. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are grabbing your weight for the upright row now. Thanks to Happy. Here we are with our weights, and we're rowing in 3, 2, and 1. Slow and controlled. And again here, really try to stick out your chest. You're going to notice a big difference in what you feel in the back if you stick out your chest or if you don't stick out your chest. So we are trying to make sure we work those upper back postural muscles, and you'll really engage them if you can squeeze the shoulder blades together and kind of stick out your chest as you're pulling up this weight. 20 seconds left. All right, almost there. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're headed for those ankle reach crunches now. Onto the mat. Legs up into whatever position is the most comfortable for you. And we're going in 3, 2, and reach. So same thing applies here with the neck. Always maintaining focus on that fixed spot above your head. And that's going to keep your neck comfortable, especially since we've got a lot of core work and potentially crunches today. So if you don't have the right neck position, your neck might be a little sore after today. So just trying to keep my friends, all of you, safe and comfortable this morning. Maybe we'll get a little uncomfortable because we're working hard, right? I can see it. Keep it up. But your neck should be comfortable is what I mean. All right, final few seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have reached the next hunt. Which of you will win the next one? It's gonna be close. All right, so we are going in 3, 2, and who has something red? Oh, we've got Kara, right? Catherine, Kara? Okay. Take a look there. Pullover Crunch. We've all done a pulsing squat before, just hanging out, squatting like this. And the pullover crunch, you're going to probably be able to use the same weight that you had for your upright rows. So you are going to be knees up, and you're going to be pulling the weight over your knees, or if you can't get it over your knees, that's fine. We're just aiming towards the knees with the weight. So I'm going to grab that, and you're just pulling. So everybody's got different shoulder mobility. So if it doesn't feel good to you to take the weight all the way back, that's fine. However far back you can comfortably get the weight, and we're pulling it over. So that pullover motion actually works the shoulders and the upper back muscles. So we're getting that benefit out of that exercise as well as a abdominal crunching benefit. So let's get started with our side stepping again. And we'll work through and add on those other 2 exercises. So band yourself. in the ankles here. And we're starting in 3, 2, and side step. Remember, little steps, so just a couple inches each time, keeping that tension on the band. All right, we're halfway through. Keep it up. All right. Coming in on our final 10 seconds. Oh, the side steps. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, kick that band off to the side. Time to make your favorite pie on the mat. Pie slice crunch and go. So we're thinking about that spot on the ceiling where our gaze is, and we're also thinking about just trying to keep those shoulder blades off the mat as much as you can as you rotate from left to right. Okay, halfway. All right, got 15 seconds left. And here we go, 3, 2, and 1. All right, upright rows. Here we go. And starting in 3, 2, and upright row. All right. Keep it up. Everyone looks good, good form. Everyone's doing a great job keeping their shoulders down away from their ears too. I don't see anyone's shoulders creeping up, so keep it up. You're doing great. You got 20 seconds left to go here. Ooh, less than 10, almost there. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, ankle reach crunches are next. Head back to the mat. Legs up, and we're reaching in 3, 2, and 1. So another thing you can do with this is really try to press your low back into the mat the whole time, which is a little bit more of a challenge when you have your legs up in the air. It kind of sometimes makes your low back want to pop off the mat. But if you can really press your low back into the mat as you have your legs up, it's going to work your lower abdominals, get a little extra added benefit out of this exercise other than just the upper abdominals. And we're 20 seconds away to the 2 new exercises. And 3, 2, and we're gonna do pulsing squats thanks to Kara. All right, so those are beginning pulsing squats in 3, 2, and pulse your squat. Okay, so this is one of those ones you really start to feel the burn, right? But before you're done. So I always encourage you to challenge yourself to sit down as far as you can at the beginning of the interval, and then chances are you may need to stand up an inch or two before we're done, but really kind of just challenge yourself, see how far you can sit down, and then you can always stand up more as we progress. 20 seconds left in the interval. Okay, doing great, keep it up. So close, less than 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, pullover crunches are next. So grab your weight and head back to the mat. And we're starting with these in 3, 2, and 1. So you're taking that weight as far behind your head. If you can tap it on the ground, that'd be great. If not, you just do whatever shoulder range of motion feels comfortable and available to you this morning. And then if you can, get it over or close to your knees as you are crunching up. Okay. Final 15 seconds here. Nice, slow and controlled. Slow on the way up, slow on the way down. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, time for another hunt. Into this, ready here. So we're gonna pick something. Got my eye on the big screen here. Got to see who's first for something that is blue. Oh, looks like we got Cookie. Cookie was first. It was a very close call though. Many people had something blue, but I believe Cookie was the first one to get it on the screen. So plank hip rolls, you're going to get in whatever position you like to plank in. This can easily be done on the chair or the mat. And you're going to be on your forearms, rolling your hips from one side to the other. So if you do it on your toes on the mat, it's going to look like this, rolling hips from one side to the other. If you do it on your knees, you want to get a good knee plank going on and then roll your hips from one side to the other. And for those of you doing it on the chair, it's going to look the same way, like this. You're going to roll as if you were tapping the floor on either side with your hips. Tabletop band crunch. You're going to take a light to medium band and put it around your wrists. So we're going to get a little shoulder work out of this crunch because we're going to be having our arms straight and kind of pressing apart on the band. Tabletop just refers to the position of your legs. So like you're resting them on a tabletop or making a tabletop out of your legs. So you're really pressing apart on the band and then you're crunching up like this. Okay, so let's get started at the top. This is our last time taking it all the way through these exercises. And then, as I promised, we will start chipping away, taking away the exercises. And that will be nice for some of you who get to take away whatever ones you want to take away. So let's get the band on our ankles and get started here. All right. All right, starting in 3, 2, and side step for everybody. Right. Just a little tease, I have a I can barely wait until the end of our workout today to tell you, but I have some really fun animal related news. I guess there's a big animal theme today with the whole, what's your name of your first pet? And then it's an animal related news. So in about 15 minutes, I will let you in on the big secret news I have. All right, less than 10. We're so close. Keep it up. Pie slice crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Head to your mat. And we are crunching. Okay. All right, halfway through here. Don't forget to stare straight ahead at the ceiling, right above your head as you're rocking back and forth. A lot of abs today. Maybe some of you will think of me tomorrow when you're chuckling or coughing. And you'll feel that in your core a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Upright row is next. Grab your weight. 3, 2, and let's get started. All right, looking good. I like all the exercises you've chosen today. I mean, I designed them, so you know, of course I like them, but I like the mix that you've chosen. So it's not all core, it is mostly core, but we are getting a nice mix of little upper and lower body too. So well done. 20 seconds left. I would have been happy with anything you picked though. You're doing great, keep it up. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Gonna reach for those ankles next. Head back to your mat. Let's get your feet up towards the ceiling. And we're reaching. And 3, 2, and 1. If you want, really try to push that low back into the mat the whole time. Helps to pretend there's something under your low back that you'd like to squash against the mat. I often say a P, but you pick whatever you want. All right, over halfway through here on these ankle reaches. All right, closing in on the final 10. You've got this. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, pulsing squats. Here we go. And we're gonna start these in 3, 2, and go into your pulsing squat. Ooh, really challenge yourself. Sit down as far as you can. Try to keep your chest up tall though. Everyone looks like they're doing a really good job of that. All right, we're over halfway through. Some really good pulsers there. Love it. All right, last 15. Keep it up. I know it burns. I know it burns. Don't stop. Just keep that pulse. And 3, 2, oh, and a 1. Okay, pullover crunches are next. Grab your weights. Head to the mat. And we're going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, halfway through already. Slow and controlled, slow on the way up, and slow on the way back. Okay, coming up on our final 10. And then next, we're going to do the plank hip rolls in 3, 2. So let's stay on the mat. Thanks to Cookie, we're getting into those plank hip rolls now. So we're going to be starting those on the mat or the chair in 3, 2, and let's roll. So the trick here, whether you're on the mat or you're using the chair, is to try to keep your hips low to the mat. Even though you're rocking back and forth, try to not let your butt or your hips come up towards the ceiling very much. Halfway. All right, final 10 seconds, keep moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, tabletop band crunch. So grab that band to put around your wrists. And we're gonna be on the mat again on our backs, taking your feet into that tabletop position. Arms are straight, pulling apart, and we're reaching straight up. All right, who is feeling their core? I know I am. Wow, it is an ab-omination today, right? Appropriately named. Halfway. For the fun part. Well, it's all been fun, but we get a lot to have fun next, eliminating some of these exercises. Or the lucky hunter who wins next. Okay, final 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we should have time to get through a few more exercises, -2. So now we're going to try to find something. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who has something purple? Okay, it looks like we've got Kara again. Kara. So what we're going to do, this is going to be our last round here, and we are going to work through the exercises top to bottom, eliminating those first 2. So let's get started with the upright row. Grab your weight for that. And we're starting in 3, 2, and upright rowing. Right. Okay, last half of the work is coming up right now. You've made it halfway. Keep those rowing up. Keep that chest out and proud. as you row your weight up. Looking great. Final 10. Almost there. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, ankle reach crunch. Onto the mat, legs up to the ceiling. And we are reaching up. 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, we are doing good here. Less than 5 minutes left in our workout today. How did this go so fast? Wow, doing great. Less than 30 seconds here, and we're gonna move on. Gonna get down with our pulse squats next. Okay, last 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Up off the mat. Last time for pulse squats today. Building up those muscles that we need to do our split squats on the fitness assessment next workout. And we're down. All right. I love what I'm seeing. Way to push it. All right. We are halfway through. Keep it up. All right, final 15. You can do it. Keep that bounce, keep that pulse. All right, just a few seconds left. Come on. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Pullover crunches. Got this. We're in the home stretch now. Just a few exercises to go. Onto your back, and we're pulling over the weight. And go. So as you pull that weight over, you're crunching up, getting those shoulder blades off the mat as much as you can, and then taking it back as far as you comfortably can behind your head. Halfway through. Nice, slow and controlled. Looking great. Okay, final 15 already. Keep it up. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last 2 exercises. Get over to your plank position. And we're going to do the hip rolls from one side to the next, starting in 3, 2, and let's go. All right, keep it up. Or always start out challenging yourself as much as you can and modifying as you go, just so you can keep moving. That's what it's always about, just keeping moving. All right, closing in on the last 15 seconds here. And we're done in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last exercise, tabletop band crunch. Grab your band, put it around your ankles, or not your ankles, but your wrists rather. And then we're going to put those feet in a tabletop position and reach up to the ceiling. And we are going. Arms are straight the whole time, not moving, except for reaching those fingertips up to the ceiling. And the whole time you're keeping tension on that band. So you're trying to pull your wrists apart from one another. Okay. Last exercise of the day. Slow up and slow down halfway through. Okay. All right. Last few seconds, keep going. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay on the mat. We're gonna get right into those shoulders that we just worked on. So you're gonna start out on all fours. Take your right hand, thread it under your body, palm towards the ceiling, and then right ear onto the mat. Okay, so I finally reached the end. I can tell you the big reveal. So we've got this happy hour planned for Thursday next week, right? I booked a very special thing to happen during the happy hour. We are going to have a tour of a sanctuary farm in California. So somebody's actually going to join, a tour guide's going to join our meeting and give us a quick, probably about 10-minute tour. And we're going to meet some animals. How cool is that? All right, left hand under your body, palm facing the ceiling, left ear on the mat. So I'm going to send out an email though with more information. It's called Sweet Farm. And they basically just rescue animals who are, headed for the slaughterhouse or whatever other euthanasia. And they help them live their best lives on this sanctuary farm. And they've organized these tours. So we're gonna take a farm tour as part of our happy hour on Thursday. Okay, so I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for the fitness assessment on Thursday. So we get to do upright rows and split squats and scissor jacks. That's the only part of the workout that we're going to repeat from the first session this month. We're actually, the rest of it's going to be like a little bit of cardio and core, but that part of it will be different than the first session this month. So we're just going to repeat that little like 10-15 minute fitness assessment. All right, we're going to stand up. This is also going to kind of get in your shoulders again. Take your hands behind your back like so, and rotate up like this with your hands. And then if you have the mobility to kind of pull your shoulders back, that's really going to give you a nice kind of shoulder stretch. Also forearm stretch, where you're going to feel it in your wrist flexors there. And for this one, you're in a position to get a nice neck stretch too. So if you take an ear to one shoulder, that's going to feel good in through your neck. You can take your ear to your other shoulder. Okay. So yeah, May is going to be coming up on 6 months of Fitcamp. So I kind of just wanted to do something special for everybody to thank you for being here with me. So we're going to do this tour. I'm also going to invite some people that are thinking about joining Fitcamp to kind of get them interested. All right, one more stretch here. We did do some of those pulsing squats. So let's just pay attention real quick to the quads. Pull one leg into your butt like this, supporting yourself on a wall or something if you need to. Yeah, good question. There will not be a class on Thursday. I'm going to do what I did last month with kind of send you the list of all 8 workouts for the month so that you can fill the gap between when the first class starts in May and the workout on Tuesday. So there will be a stretch and roll class on Tuesday or on Thursday next week, sorry, but not a Fitcamp. So good question for anybody who is thinking about that as well. Okay, all right, we've done it again. Thank you so much. I will see you on next Tuesday.